Over 375 teams in Division III baseball wanted to be here for this bout. Just two remain, Southern Maine and Linfield. Welcome to the National Championship. I'm Brandon Gautin alongside Bill Brophy at Fox City Stadium in Appleton, Wisconsin. Southern Maine won in dramatic fashion less than an hour ago in 13 innings, defeating Ithaca, and now they're going to have to turn around and beat the #1 ranked team in the country, Bill, in Linfield.
Well, they've been #1 for quite a while. They played like it. They were the only unbeaten team after 3 days. Ithaca beat them yesterday. To hand Linfield their only loss, but because they'd had the best record till that point, they got the bye here on Tuesday when each team had one loss. So they got to wait. Well, University of Southern Maine and Ithaca College won at it in a memorable game. Southern Maine prevailed 5-4 on Christian Bernard's run-scoring triple, as it turned out, and an amazing performance out of the bullpen by Andrew Richard.
And it'll be the exact same lineup here, and they will be visitors again as they were in Game 1.
Tucker White had 3 hits in the preceding game. So did Troy Thibodeau. Bernard had an apparent 2-run game-winning homer, but he missed home plate, so it turned officially into a game-winning triple in the top of the 13th. And they will face Linfield's Player of the Year, Chris Haddeland. He's the pitcher of the year anyway, and he's been awfully good as advertised. On the year, Chris is 14-1 with a 108 earned run average, and he pitched opening night through 6 innings as a starter, and then had a game-closing save against Stevens Point Sunday night as well.
And the defense behind Mr. Haddeland. It's a very good defense. Wilson, Lindell, and Fisher, a very speedy outfield, as you have said.
That's true. They cover a lot of ground. Wilson's the quickest player in the tournament, and the infield defense isn't bad either. They played the game the right way.
Chamberlain will catch for the right-hander, who, as Bill said, is the Division III National Pitcher of the Year. 6 foot, 170-pound righty. And his teammates looking on from the dugout, sporting those purple jerseys for just the second time this tournament. Southern Maine in the gray, and they're already dirty. And again, that's because they just won a 13-inning tilt that ended 51 minutes ago. And at just after 4 o'clock, we are ready for the finale. It is all down to this on May 28th, 2013. Swing and a miss, so there is the first out.
Defensive swing there by Chadwick. And Haddeland gets his first strikeout victim. Good pitch.
Haddeland looks at second, comes home, and fires it by Grady. 2 straight strikeouts after the first 3 reached. Just straight gas. Linfield comes to the plate with this lineup here in the bottom of the first. The very good, speedy Tim Wilson. They're pretty good 1 through 9, Bill.
Yeah, but Wilson's the premier table center, and then there's some Thunder and Fisher, Wiley, and Lindell. That's a good balanced lineup, but you're not going to see a quicker leadoff guy from the left side than Wilson.
And the man opposing them, and again, I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's the guy who threw 12 innings earlier today, Andrew Richards.
Andrew Richards on the year is now 11-2. This is his 35th appearance, only his 2nd start. He's thrown a complete game, and I can't believe we're going to see another one. Got a shutout and 3 saves in 100 innings plus. He's thrown or allowed 91 hits, 25 runs, 19 of which are earned. He's walked 15, struck out 55. Richards threw 152 pitches earlier today.
They will not, but they do try a hit and run. He's dead in the water. Troy Thibodeau is quickly erased by Kyle Chamberlain.
Yeah, ball was waiting. Chamberlain guns down Thibodeau for the 2nd out of the inning. Strong throw, quick release, and the ball is waiting. The game against Ithaca College.
Chamberlain will have to toss down to first, and he does. So a single with one out, but Thibodeau is gunned at second. Pisani goes down swinging. An inning and a half gone by, 1-0 Huskies. That will not advance the runner. In fact, the runner's going back in the dugout. Nick Grady with a base running gaff.
Ball's hit in front of him. Grady's a senior. He's got to make a better play than that. Certainly a heads-up play by Van Domelen, though. To see that Grady had got off too far, you can see he just makes a bad read and can't get back to the bag in time. Van Domelen's throw to Hop.
Another 1-2 offering. Got him with that slider. So 2 walks load the bases. Haddeland finds his way out of the jam with this breaker.
Southern Maine's left 5 in 4 innings. They've had their chances against the big guy. They've only got 1 run to show for it. Earlier today, he's thrown 3 hitless until right there.
Yeah, that is going to plug the gap. 1 hop the wall, and Fisher, the tying run, a stand-up double.
Fisher's the number 3 hitter. And he goes after the first pitch from Richards and splits the outfielders in left center field. Fisher can run well, but that's going to be a double for Purton or anybody. That was a well-hit ball. Certainly the hardest hit ball off Richards yet. And Ed Flaherty's going to the mound as Jake Wiley, the hottest hitting Wildcat, steps in.
Into left, it gets down. Fisher is held at third. He got a bad jump.
In 13 innings.
Runner breaks for second. Liner to center field. Diving catch by Chadwick. Or was it trapped? It was trapped. The runner scores. And now the ball gets by the catcher, Verrier. And the Wildcats move their runners to second and third.
Well, Richards just didn't back up. And that may be the end of the day in the pitching mound.
Does not run extremely well if you're thinking double play ball, which they are. Chamberlain tries the squeeze, and it works.
I think Grady had a better shot at picking up the ball and flipping it home, but Richards got in his way. As we see this again,
it will be a bunt single.
but watch, Grady's coming in and has a chance to throw him out, I think, but Richards just undercuts him and nobody ever makes the throw.
And all of a sudden, Linfield is up 2-1, and they're looking for a big inning. And that hits Hop right on the number 5. It's 3-1. Right back where it came from. This could be 2. No, they will not. Double off Wilson, and now the throw into right field. And 2 come in.
Well, against anybody else, that's an easy comeback 1-2-3 double play. But I think Verrier forgot who was running. He takes his time here. Carmen gets it home in a hurry. Verrier gets the angle and takes his time, double clutches, and by then the throw is not going to get Wilson. It also eludes the first baseman. Carey goes down the line. 2 runs or a runner, another runner comes in. Wilson's at second, Hops at third. 5 runs are in. Scoreboard's only got 4, but I'm correct in saying 5, right?
No, I was incorrect when saying 2 runs came in, just 1, because the first man was out at the plate. And then the second came in on the throwing error. Now a pop out by Van Domelen. So 9 come to the plate and 4 score, and the complexion of this game has turned on a dime.
Don't think anyone here has ever seen that.
Quickly down goes Sam Dexter. Nice work by the hurler Haddeland.
Yeah, given the lead, let's see what the pitcher of the year in Division III does with it. He challenges Dexter and strikes him out.
The big hit in game 1 today, and he's putting a charge into that one in game 2, but it is tracked down at the wall by Tim Wilson. And scampering back to first, Nick Grady.
See earlier statement about the outfield defense. This time it was in left field, not right field. Wilson's used his speed to get it into the gap and make a very nice catch. He goes a long way here, as you'll see. And again, most outfielders aren't going to make this play right in front of the wall. Wilson gloves it.
Against Ithaca. That's a weak roller. And a nice play on both ends.
Nice pick by Truax after Van Domelen goes up the middle and then celebrates with hop. They flash the leather. Again, they play the game the right way. They do the little things. Here's a nice play both ways. Van Domelen avoids his teammate Hop, and then Truax picks the play at first. Man is out.
And was 1 for 6 this morning. Here's a tough chance, but he made it look easy to Jordan Harlow.
Turns into a quick inning for Haddeland. Southern Maine's down to their last 6 outs. The pitcher of the year in Division III baseball trying to pitch Linfield to their first ever national championship.
Breaking ball for a strike to start out the frame. The 2-1 from Chris Haddeland is popped up on the infield. Truax says he has it, and he does.
Linfield people almost apprehensive more than excited at this moment. They haven't stood yet.
No, they haven't. Another opportunity for Truax, this time in foul ground. 2 pop outs, and Linfield is 1 out away. 0-2. Roller to Van Domelen. He charges, he throws, and for the first time in school history, the Linfield Wildcats are champions of the Division III baseball world.
Linfield came into the tournament #1. That was unofficial, according to the pollsters. They end the 5 days in Appleton #1, no doubt about it. Linfield's your Division III baseball champions.
Chris Haddeland goes a complete game, gives up 8 hits, but just the 1 run after the top of the first. Southern Maine, they loaded the bases that 1 inning, Bill, but they couldn't get anything else.
Well, they've got great pitching. I mean, Haddeland had a marvelous year, and they play good defense. Again, I said it at the top, they play the game the right way. When you play good defense and get good pitching, if you get any kind of timely hitting at all, you're going to do well. Linfield's had that target on their back for the last month. They came in here, they played like champs, and now they officially are.
This time, I'd like to present Coach Scott Roches and the Linfield Wildcats with the National Championship Trophy.